The information I'm going to give you in this video is very important for you to change your internal vibrations and begin a new phase of life. So whatever you're trying to do in your life, if you've reached a dead end, if you've had enough, then this meditation is for you. And if you've decided to vibrate better internally so that you can get better results externally, as the universal law states that as inside, so outside. So your vibrations inside will determine what kind of results you get outside. And if you've decided to do that, then this meditation is for you. Hello, my name is Guru Pashupati. I am a yogi from the Himalayas, trained by Mahavatar Babaji himself. And I have been teaching yoga now for many years. And I've found that when people clean up their internal vibrations, they're able to get back into the destiny that God has made for them. And there is such a thing as desire, and it comes out of your suffering. Everyone who overcomes their suffering is filled with a desire to help other people to overcome their suffering, and that's the only sustainable desire in the world. Okay? Every other desire is induced. The innate desire that we have is to help each other out. Every other desire for power, fame, glory, this is just induced. It's put into our mind, and we've been told that we'll get something else after that. Nobody desires power. Nobody desires fame. Nobody desires money. Nobody desires any of these things, except for what they believe it will get them, which is basically the love and support of people. Instead, why not directly work on the love and support of people? Then everything else is a side effect. The power, the money, and the fame is a side effect of actually working to help out other people. Okay? Now, the one key element I want to emphasize is do not chant the mantra loud. The mantra is Om. Everybody knows this mantra, and people think because they have heard it so much they know all about it, but that's not true at all. The mantra Om remains to be a mystery, and it is the mystery of creation. People have so many explanations for what it is. There's been an Upanishad written upon it called the Mandukya Upanishad, but still no one knows what it is. Okay, so it is a primordial sound. It can rearrange everything that happens, but you have to make it internally. If you want to rearrange inside, you make it internally. Do not chant this loudly, because the intention with which you've been chanting it to improve, that should not spill out of your body. It's got to be inside. Okay? So step number 1, I want you to imagine a shield of Vajra, a shield of lightning. It's a round sphere, but with lightning running around it, like a very active lightning, which is white color. It's running all over the surface of that. Okay? I want you to imagine that. If you cannot imagine this, just say the words, I am surrounded by a sphere of lightning. And you say, this sphere will protect me until my next meditation. It will destroy my ego and all my negativity, and will not allow outside negativity to affect me. So this sphere is protected by Om and all the 8 directions, and the top and the bottom. And now you chant Om 10 times mentally into the sphere. Don't worry where it's going into the sphere. 10 times for the 10 directions, okay? Now feel yourself well seated inside the sphere. Look, if you cannot sit and you have a problem with your back, you can lie down and do this also. That's totally fine. Now I want to tell you about the 12 chakra points. Starting from the front, between your third eye, there is the Agya. And the second point is at the throat. It's called Vishuddha. This is the front of the Vishuddha, front of the Agya, front of the Vishuddha. And at your chest, there is the, at the heart level, there is the Anahata. At the navel level, there is Manipura. At the genital level, Swadhisthana. And these are all the fronts. Now, right at the bottom, for men at the perineum and for women inside the vagina, there is the Mula Chakra, and that is pointing downwards. It has only one face. It doesn't have a front and back, only down. And from the Mula Chakra, the next chakra is behind the genitals. If the genitals are front, right behind it. That is Swadhisthana, behind, or the rear of the Swadhisthana, okay? The back of the Swadhisthana. And then there's the Manipura, which is exactly behind the navel. The rear or the back of the Manipura is behind the navel. And then the Anahata, the rear of it, is behind at the heart level. At the neck level, the Vishuddha is behind. And the Agya is behind the third eye at this level. Okay? And then at the top of the head, there is Sahasrara, which is going all the way to the sky, supposed to go all the way to the sky. Now, if you move your hands on these, you should be able to feel them. Even, I mean, if you're healthy and if everything is all right, you'll be able to feel them. Otherwise, you cannot feel them. Okay? Now, I want you to take your mind to these points, whether you can feel them or not. And I want you to chant one Om right into the center of the chakra. Imagine the vibration of your mental chanting of Om is landing at the center of this chakra. Okay? If you cannot imagine it, just say the vibration of my Om is landing at this center. So you start with Agya, one chant. Remember I said don't chant loudly. Then the throat, Vishuddhi, one chant. Then feel it, feel what happened after the one chant. Change the vibration. Then move your heart chakra, one chant. The navel chakra, one chant. All the front, okay? The genital chakra, Swadhisthana, one chant. The bottom chakra, the root chakra, one chant. Feel the genital chakra from behind, one chant. Navel chakra, one chant. Behind the heart, one chant of the mantra, Om. And behind the neck, one chant. Behind the third eye, one chant. And the top of the head, one more chant. Now do this 2 more rounds. Start with your eyebrow center, neck, heart, navel, genitals, root, genitals behind. For women, genitals would mean clitoris level, okay? For men, the penis level. Navel, heart, back of the throat, behind the third eye, and top of the head. Now one more round. Make a chant at the third eye, then throat, front, then heart, then navel, genitals, root, genitals behind, navel behind, heart behind, back of the throat, behind the third eye, and top of the head. So these 3 rounds, you have to do it. If you're very, very sick, like if you've got some really bad disease like chronic kidney failure, or if you've got like very terrible Parkinson's or something like that, you can still do this Even if you can't sit still, you can do this. And make sure that you roll 3 times around. Okay, put the protection, roll 3 times around, and then thank the universal power, whatever you believe in, for protecting you and changing your vibrations. And immediately your vibrations will change. A lot of karmas are stored in our chakras and they can be removed using this method. It is a very effective and powerful method. You have to practice this for 54 days continuously and you'll recover from anything at all. Okay, so be careful not to underestimate this. Do this practice every day. And even if you're not dying of some fabulous disease, you can do this. Okay, because why do you want to get there? Wherever you are, lift yourself up. Everybody who watches this video, please do this. Don't make excuses for not doing it. Whatever they are, just it fades with the significance of this. Just let your excuses fade away and let the practice take over. Do it twice a day. It takes about 5 minutes to do this. So please do it twice a day, every day. All right? Okay. Once again, I want to emphasize that nobody got results without practice. Please practice regularly and let me know of what results you're getting in your life. As you change your vibrations and you make them more beautiful, your life itself will change and the people in your life will change and the respect you get in your life will change and the love and cooperation that you get in your life will change. Okay? So it'll directly take you to the fulfillment of why you came on this earth. Thank you very much for watching.